Hello, Star Wars Galaxy of Hero Players. This is Anditesh Jordo. And today I'm going to be talking about 4 characters that I can see be added into legendary events. These first 2, I will admit, like obviously you see Rey on the screen. These first 2, I don't see happening because one, Rey, well, I see at least the second one, but the first one, I don't see Rey in this. She'll probably be in some like story similar to Luke Skywalker. So we'll see how that one runs this way. So, but yeah, the first one, it would be Rey. Rey would be a very interesting character to be a legendary character as a Jedi version, some sort of Jedi version or Jedi in training version. Or even if they get all the way up to episode 9 and then eventually add a Jedi Knight Rey. But then again, it also depends on what happens to the Jedi in general from episode 8 to 9. So we will find out, obviously, when that time comes. But other than that, yes, the Jedi, or this version of Rey would be great to see in-game as... Like, I know they had the Starkiller Base version, but this one isn't Starkiller Base. This is the one in training. I think this is the actual artwork from episode 8. So, yeah, it's great that we're getting it out there. It's great that, we're getting more spoilers as time comes on. Of course, I don't want too many spoilers because I don't want to go in the movie. It's like, okay, well, I predict this, it's over. Didn't need to come, but, it's kind of cool to see leaked photos. Sorry about that. Leaked photos as well as leaked, set photos, like how they're creating, like behind the scenes. And that is actually something I love seeing too. So, but yeah, that is Rey. The next one is obviously probably somebody predicted if you saw this one, Snoke. Now, obviously, we have yet to see his capable abilities or anything like that. Obviously, we don't want him to be another Palpatine. That would suck, because he just almost have similar abilities to Palpatine. We'd hope that at least he has a lightsaber or something. So, yeah, I really think it'd be great to actually see this as a legendary character. Oh, also, I forgot to say, First Order would unlock Rey, and then Resistance would unlock, Snoke. So if you're already on the ball and you have 5, 7s, if you actually have a First Order and a Resistance teams, you'll get this on, day 1. And then some people like me, yeah, that'll be a while. It will be a while because I'm still working on Resistance and... sorry about that. I just woke up not too long ago, like an hour ago or so, but... Me, I don't have my Resistance 100% because I'm also slowly farming Captain Han Solo, so I can't farm Kylo Ren or Finn, which sucks, but, that's, life, I guess. So, but yeah, these 2 characters, obviously we want to see when they develop, see some more development before we actually see them in the game. So, like, I really want to know what, Snoke does outside, so it kind of ties in with what he does inside of, game to an extent, so like R2's, like, for example, R2's, improvise, he uses the flames. He did that with the super battle droids on, Revenge of the Sith, so that's that. So, those are those 2. Now, the next 2, I've actually talked about in a forum post long time ago. I still wish I could find a way of getting on my forum account because it's just not letting me. But the next one is none other than Mother Talzin. Mother Talzin is probably a high-ranking Night Sister. She's the leader of the Night Sisters, duh. But, but she would have some really unique abilities, really unique, like a unique ability, a unique leadership ability, and then unique special and basic abilities. Like, even having the ability to summon her little green sword that she did against Mace Windu in one of the arcs with Jar Jar. That was such a weird one. Seeing Jar Jar with a lover was kind of like, meh. But seeing I think the best part of that was Mother Talzin. I'm like, that one would have been the one I was rooting for the dark side on. I was like, come on, just do it. It's a dark side thing. They did that similar to Maul's, could have been, actually, I would have think if she lived and Maul went in exile, she would have probably joined them, to be honest, kind of, in a way. So then it would make some sense to have some other Jedi under Obi-Wan's legacy, but yeah, it's whatever. So yeah, Mother Talzin would be great to see as a leader. Obviously, this would have to happen when they do a Night Sister rework, as well as adding a few more Night Sisters in the game, plus her. I also did a video on, adding the Night Sister version of SWGOH Ventress, which has the Night Sister garb when she's in her like a little hood and mask type thing. I'll have that video up probably. It may actually be up before this one because I'm going to load that one up first. I made that one like 5 minutes ago. Probably like 7 minutes ago, but So that's SWGOH Ventress. And how to unlock her is none other than droids, because yes, the Separatists invaded Dathomir to attack the Night Sister base, I guess you could say, and Night Sister City base, and it was just nothing but droids. So all the droids, so this is why I'm saying droids. And what would really make this even more interesting is make it dark side droids. That would be the requirements, dark side droids. That way, so the developers can leave open light side droids, for instance. Light side droids could, unlock a certain character that's a light side character, but this one's a dark side character, so dark side droids. So probably the best team would be HK, IG-88, IG-86, B2, and General Grievous would be your, get-go. Of course, obviously, hopefully we get the dark side droids reworked before this faction, but hey, nonetheless, we would still love to see this happen. Well, at least I'd like to see this as a legendary character. She has that feel of being a legendary character, as a legendary unlock for a game, because she's really powerful. She's obviously not as powerful as Emperor Palpatine / Darth Sidious / whatever he calls himself, Sheev Palpatine, yeah, whatever. But yeah, she has some really good power. Like, she has that big bubble shield where she uses electricity. So yeah, that's Mother Talzin. Now, I saved the best for last. I really like this character. I really want to see this character actually in action on this game. His son is on this game, but the father is not, and that's none other than Jango Fett. Yes, I'm someone that would say, why is he not in there? Why is he not in this game? This one could have some unique with the flamethrower, where he leaves burning, similar to R2. That would kind of have, another unique effect of burning on another, added to another character that can add negative status effect to enemies. So Jango Fett with the flamethrower, great option. I really feel like he is a legendary character nonetheless, because he created, or he's the template of the clone army. So why would he not be a legendary character? Easily a legendary character. He'd also have like ability with his rocket pack, similar to Boba Fett, but kind of uses the rocket, shoots up and then comes back down and gets them. Maybe that ability AoE doesn't get countered. I'm sure he'll have some similar abilities to Boba Fett, but still having some difference. Like, Jango Fett would have 2 blasters, so he'd have like double chances of attacking there. So it would be similar, but he'd be using a different weapon. Yeah, he has some really unique abilities. He also has the poison dart. He has a poison dart that can do some special damage, and maybe employ a damage over time effect that can't be dispelled. A different type of damage over time effect that can't be dispelled. So he would employ flaming or burning, and he would also employ like this dart that actually does damage over time. Probably weakens their defense, similar to defense down. So it'd be like 2 or 3 negative status effects in one on a thing. So yeah, that would be something really interesting, and maybe even a slow. And then maybe also another thing that could happen with this little dart is maybe it expires or it doesn't expire. Like, it actually 100% kills the opponent, unless Jango dies, obviously, maybe. But maybe it starts on cooldown. Like I said, it starts on cooldown, and once it gets to, you get the chance to do it, you throw it on the character, and then all you have to do is wait it out until they die, kind of thing. And maybe it's kind of like a stacking damage over time, similar to how, I know I'm using a different franchise but Toxic and Pokemon. If you're poisoned normally in Pokemon, you just do damage over time, in a sense, a certain percentage over time. But Toxic is the super poison, or it does damage over time, but it doubles. So it gets to where, you could be after healing up, full health. You could just die instantly from, the Toxic. And so that would be a unique effect on a character. And throwing it on Jango Fett's poison dart. So, but yeah, that would be Jango Fett. And how to unlock him would be the bounty hunters. I didn't need to really show this in the, Night Sisters for. Oh, sorry, not Night Sisters. Why do I have Night Sisters there? Sorry about that. Bounty hunters. So we already have 6 bounty hunters. Obviously, we would need a rework before they come out so that, bounty hunters are a little more viable. So it looks like I would be really stuck, because I have a 5-star Dengar, a 4-star Zam, so I wouldn't be able to unlock Jango. But if it was announced that Jango was going to be in game this month, for example, and they needed bounty hunters to unlock him, I would stop farming. I would just start farming Zamwazel, and then just use credits that I have to put at least Dengar and Zamwazel up to 75, 80, and get their gear up, just so that I can beat them. Because I know the first 3 characters, Boba Fett, IG-88, and Cad Bane, would really, pull the muscle, especially since IG-88 is the strongest geared character, and he probably does the most damage overall. Especially since I've geared him quite a bit because of my droid team. So, but yeah, bounty hunters would be the way to unlock Jango Fett. I just feel like that would be an area where, bounty hunters would be needed. And one thing they could do is if they ever have another legendary character they'd like to use like scoundrels for, they could always make it to where non-bounty hunter scoundrels unlock this certain character. That would change some things. That would mean your best bounty hunters that you have, like IG and Boba Fett, can't be used. So, but yeah, again, going back to these characters, yes, Jango Fett, Rey, Snoke, and then Mother Talzin, they're all characters I could see being legendary. More so these last 2 than the first 2, but hey, I just want to throw them into the video. At least give a light side character, because, I really feel like legendary status would be better suited more towards the dark side, because right now it's even. We have Yoda and R2 light side, Palpatine, Thrawn dark side. That's even. Now, if they added these 4 characters, like I said, like for example, I guessed it, that means we'd have, 1 Rey, so that'd be 3 light side, and then we add 3 more dark side. That's 5 dark side to 3 light side. That would be nice, because dark side is not getting any love at all. It's been light side, light side, light side, light side. Ewoks. And then we get Commander Luke. And then we get the release of like Rolo, Captain Han Solo. Then we have don't get me wrong, I'm glad that the newest Han and Chewbacca were scoundrels only, not resistance, not rebels. But still, nonetheless, we got a lot of light side characters. And I hope in the next 3, I hope October is going to be, super insane with dark side. I'm hoping we have some more Empire characters come in, because Galaxy of Heroes may support the Inferno Squadron from Battlefront 2. That would be good. I also have that as a prediction. They could do a lot of other things. So, but yeah, that is the legendary characters I've talked about so far. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with some of these? Do you disagree? Let me know let me know in the comments below. And again, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.